party, we got the takes, no chase. Straight Shooter Podcast, winning the race.
Hey guys, everybody. Good morning. It's Big Ed here on a exciting Sunday morning. We have to my left is the Flying Hawaiian, Carey, and we got Ben. Ben, where you coming all the way from Mississippi, all the way down there? Woo! You joining us
Columbus,
today?
Mississippi.
Wow. Okay. So, guys, we're international today. I wouldn't say international, but you know what I'm saying. I haven't had my second cup of coffee. Leave me alone. So, we got a lot of football to talk about today, guys. We got the Eagles and Ben. I know your Niners. They're playing today. Who they got?
Cardinals.
Oh, that'll be actually be a little bit of a challenge for them. All right, and any other games we want to talk about, we'll do a little of our predictions because it is our Sunday show. Guys, like I said, we're gonna liven it up here right on StraightShooterSports.com and on Straight Shooter our pages. There's going to be a lot of great and exciting new information that's coming out to you guys, bringing on new people. And Ben's definitely one of our new admins on the site. And we appreciate and really appreciate all you're doing for the site and for the pages. And it's great. So let's get started with Carey. Carey, what do you think about tonight's game? I know we always talk about the Eagles, so we might as well start with them. What do you got? I know we.
I think the Eagles win. I think I don't. I think it's going to be a. I think it's going to. I don't even think it's going to be that close of a game, to be honest. I don't think Detroit's going to come into Philly in the cold weather and beat us. I just don't see it. I think Fangio will have a good game plan for their offense, and I think our offense is ready to pick it up a few more notches, like they've been doing. I mean, the Packers game, whatever, but before that, it's getting there. It's getting there. So I predict a win tonight.
I think it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen with that game because two things. The X factor right there, Dan Campbell's is a tough old football coach, man. He's going to get after these guys. He's going to get them ready to go. I think it's going to be a little tougher than you think. I think it's going to be close. I
Yeah,
do. I do. I really do. And it's okay. I mean, look, that's why we could agree to disagree. We're both on the same side as far as the outcome. We
of
both
course,
want the Birds to win.
of
But I
course.
actually think that I think honestly it's going to be a tougher game. I think it's going to be a grinded out. I think this game's going to be one in the trenches. And if they can get after Goff early, I think that's going to be a big thing. To run him, if they can stop the run. I mean, look, it's like anything else. It's very simplistic for me to say. Stopping the run, stopping the pass, of course. But I think if they establish the line of scrimmage early, and either side establish the line of scrimmage early, and then it's going to be a ball control game. I think that'll definitely play into the Eagles' hands versus the Lions. So we'll see at the end of this. But I predicted a pretty high score last time. I'm not sure now. I mean, and I guess I have the right to reserve the right to come back and think about the score. But I'm thinking my score is more like a 27-24 kind of deal. I think
Okay,
that.
you got them
Yeah, I
scoring like
mean,
30.
I think so. I think
Yeah,
so.
because your prediction the other night, you had them scoring like 34 or 35 or something, like
Yeah,
you said
I know.
34, 20 something. But
Yeah,
yeah,
34-21.
it could go that way. I mean, it could. I mean,
Yeah.
AJ Brown needs to get involved, and they need to work on the play calling, but it could happen. It's week 11. It's you know offenses should be clicking by now. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Well, I think
it
it's
is,
yeah. I definitely think it's a couple things with that game.
yeah,
With
it's a great
with
test, man. If we beat Detroit, we're number one in the power rankings, in my opinion.
yeah.
But
I mean, this is the game that you circle on your calendar. Just I mean, everybody. There
yeah,
was
I've
other
had this
people that
circled
said
for a while.
Dallas. Dallas, no. I've
Nah,
been. This is the game. I mean, San Fran. I know Ben. We're gonna talk a little about your squad, but I know they had a little bit of trouble earlier in the year, and they're starting to come back and whatnot. Um, what do you think about tonight's game? And then also, if you could lead us into what you think about San Fran.
I think Eagles pull it out. Three main factors. Jared Goff historically struggles in cold weather. He's a California kid. He can't play in it. And I think the Eagles are actually going to open up their playbook because I think they're hearing what their fans are saying. And AJ Brown, his story, I understand his frustrations because their contracts have incentives in there. And some of their money comes from production. He's not getting his production, so naturally he's going to be unhappy. But that's one story. But I think the Eagles will pull it out. I think it'll be a closer score. I think it'll stay in the 20s. I'm going 28-24, Philly.
Yeah, similar to what I was thinking. I think that was a closer score, a little bit lower than Indian anticipated. But you never. That's why they play the games. You never know. But what? Okay, so what about San Fran? I mean, tell us a little about them. I don't follow them as much. So what's going on with your team?
Injuries. The injury bug really bit us this year. I thought it got us years past, but man, this year it's been ridiculous. But I have to take my hat off to Kyle Shanahan for his job, his coaching job this year. I think he's a candidate for coach of the year. Not, I'm not being biased, but just watching his body of work this year,
Yeah,
what he's had to overcome and coach. I mean, he's coaching second and third stringers out there. Our offense is going to be the healthiest it's been since last year in today's game, minus Brandon Ayuk. We're getting Pearsall back. Brock Purdy's back at starting quarterback, which I'm on the fence about, to be honest. I think they're rushing it. His turf toe sounds kind of weak, just at face value, but turf toe is a really serious injury.
Yeah, turf toe is a nasty injury.
Patrick Willis, ask him. It ended his career.
Yep.
And I just think the 49ers are pushing Purdy in too quick. I think they need to stick with the hot hand with Mac Jones. The team's responding to him. Kyle Shanahan has been on record that he wanted to draft Mac Jones back in, was it 2021 was his draft class?
Yes.
He was very interested in him, and it shows. Mac Jones picked up Shanahan's system and ran with it. And having CMC healthy, too, is really helping us out. I mean, he's making history. Kittle, my boy Kittle, I can't count him out. He's been hurt most of the year.
Yeah, I love Kittle, man. He's like one of my favorite NFL players, non-Eagle NFL players. Like I love his commercials.
Yeah,
he's just a cool dude. You know what I mean?
Rice and Kittle, those are my two main dudes of all time. I love Montana, but Kittle's up there, man. But Kittle coming back in from his injury, man, our run game picked up. That's just the value of George Kittle. And I'm not going to mention a certain someone who says Kittle's on the downside of his career. I mean, that's an asinine comment. I mean, he's getting older, but he's still playing at a high level like he was in his 20s, man.
Well, defensive tackle isn't an impact position either.
Right. So. It's killing us. It's killing the 49ers right now. Our defensive tackles are in shambles. That's why our run defense is struggling, man.
Yeah.
That's why I has me concerned about this Arizona game.
You lost Bosa for the season too, man. That was a big loss.
Yeah. Bosa was big.
Bosa, my heart broke when Warner went down. That was that right there is the story of our season right there. The injuries was when Fred Warner broke his ankle. Dude's Superman. He's only missed one game since he's been in the NFL. You know?
Yeah.
And the way he plays, that's a miracle.
Yeah, it's amazing to see. I mean, especially with how much of one position can impact. But if you know the game and you understand, defensive linemen do more than just make it play or make a tackle. They actually set the tone of that offensive line. They stop the guards from getting upfield and hitting the linebackers or getting guys to the second level and things like this. And they're making plays to cause some havoc. Even if they push the pile or get the guys up front, it's going to be so much better that way. So there's a lot of that too. So I just think that to not know, if you don't understand the position, if you haven't played it before, you don't really understand the impact that a defensive tackle can have, not on one specific player, just on the team. I mean, it's a big piece of the puzzle, and I think that's why last week, not to keep going to the Eagles, but looking at the push that they got off the line, how fast they got off the ball. that definitely made an impact, and they knew, especially if you remember, if you saw that one highlight, I think we posted it on the group, talking about the inside zone, and Ojomo like pointed it out.
Hmm.
Yeah, you saw right there that
On the 4th and 1
yeah,
play.
you basically called it, and
Yeah, he did that swim move, man. That was nice, man. That
yeah, well, an inside zone, if you guys know, offensive linemen, they're told to step the play side and just form two triangles up to the second level, get to the linebackers, and if you could break that up where now you got guys coming free, guess what? It's a huge play, and that's exactly what happened right there. So if you know what's coming before it's coming, then it was awesome. So he made some great plays. Carter makes some plays, but a guy like Boza on the Niners. I mean, you can't replace some of that talent. They're just very talented guys who can do what they got to do and cause havoc up front.
yeah,
Yeah,
they make the
and I
big money for a reason.
I'm happy with Bryce Huff. He's fit pretty well in our system this year.
Yeah,
Yeah, listen, Bryce Huff was always a good player. He was a good
Mhm.
player with the Jets. It was an understandable deal that Howie made for him. He just didn't fit in with the Eagles.
Right.
He didn't fit the system. He fits your system perfect. I think he played for Saleh before with the
Yeah.
Jets, didn't he? Wasn't
Yeah.
Saleh
So
his?
I think Solly drafted him
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. He had
with
yeah,
like
with New
a
York.
10 or 11 sacks one season with the
Yeah,
Jets.
he's a beast if he's used correctly. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but it's like y'all's game tonight. Uh, One thing I missed on was I think the game's going to be decided in the trenches, though.
yeah,
Detroit's offensive line solid, defensive line solid. Eagles' defensive line is really good. Y'all's offensive line isn't as good as it was last year, but it's still really good. And I think that's where the game's going to be decided. I'm thinking a big game's going to come from Barkley today.
yeah. I mean, you're talking about last year. You had a monster like Mekhi Beckham came in, was playing with
Oh
a
yeah,
lot of heart and stuff like this. And you see the way he came off the ball, and him and Lane Johnson. I mean, just on the same side. I mean, those guys were crushing and killing it out there.
hmm
I mean, you got some big, guys. I don't love Tyler Steen, not yet. I didn't like how, and then this is going to sound simple, but he couldn't hear on the field. He had to turn around over and over again. Just, you should just like either get your head on the inside and watch the football or something like that. I'm not critiquing a pro player, but I guess I am. But
Well,
when you see,
his
yeah,
job is to tap the center's back for the snap. You
yeah,
ever notice that?
yeah,
yeah,
He does. When he's looking at Jalen Hurts the whole time, and when Jalen's ready to snap the ball, he'll tap the center on the back, and
okay. Well,
yeah,
however they do
he's a
it,
signal guy.
it
But
puts
yeah,
you at a bad
I like Steen
disadvantage.
better as a backup anyway. Like I agree with you. I like him as a backup. I don't think he's a really solid starter. He's not Becton.
Right. No,
Definitely not Becton.
no.
uh,
And the
Becton
thing,
was uh, Becton was really good for you guys. I was
Yeah.
surprised they let him go.
well, I guess they figured they couldn't keep him with the amount of money he wasn't doing right by him. He wanted to go out there and see what he could do on the free agent market. It was a whole new lease on life. Hindsight being 2020, they probably should have kept him for
Yeah,
sure. But I think
Should have kept a few guys.
I
yeah,
think
just
Howie could have
moving
worked his
forward.
magic with numbers to keep him though, man, because Howie's proven he can do it. I I mean, I'm a 49er fan. I like Lynch and everything, but y'all do have the best GM in the league.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Uh,
never doubt Howie anymore. I
he's
used
a
to
he's a
doubt him,
numbers wizard, man.
Well, I think
I
he's
used to
definitely
doubt his
improved and got
drafting
better.
skills, but that's about it.
Yeah,
But
I mean, they
he's
took a
hit home
page out
runs
of
in
the
the draft
Patriots
lately.
page. I mean, the Patriots at one point were the league standard, the gold standard. I saw the Eagles were doing the same type of thing, especially with the caps and whatnot. And definitely, I think the Eagles definitely took a page out of their playbook. I do, and just perfected it to their own system. So, all right. So, what do you guys got? Final scores here?
49ers
Yeah, 49ers. What do you got?
26-21.
Oh, okay. That's a pretty good score right there. You know what? I'll take your Niners. I'll go 27-20 Niners because I really don't know a whole heck of a lot, and I'll stay close to you, Ben.
I
When it
got you
comes to
covered.
that.
I got you
All
covered,
right,
bro.
Is
Carrie, what do you think on him?
is Kyler Murray starting for them?
No, he's out.
What's his name starting?
Jacoby
Brissett.
Brissett starting
Yeah,
for the
Jacoby
Cardinals
Brissett.
today.
Yeah, I'm going like 23-17 49ers.
3-17 Niners.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've all got the Niners and we all got the Birds, yeah?
Yeah,
Sounds good.
I got the Birds 34-23.
Okay. All right. And then our shows this week, guys, we got our shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7:30. The Smoking Guns. And then I'm doing a show on Wednesday night on NILs and the college recruiting. There's going to be more information about that. We're going to talk about how that's having an impact on the league and whatnot.
That'd be a good one to listen to.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think there's a lot. There's a lot out there that people don't know. People think there's a lot more to it than it's just an amazing way of doing business these days, especially the impact it's going to have on college sports and on the NFL and other professional leagues. So,
I mean, look at the smaller schools are being more competitive now. There's a lot of these small schools have a lot of money,
right,
NIL money. They can go out and get talent and hang with these bigger programs now.
exactly.
So,
Look what happened with Indiana.
exactly. Yeah, perfect example.
Yeah, I mean they got that coach from JMU, and then all of a
Hmm.
sudden they started taking off this year. Last year we were horrible. They were in the basement. So in 1 year,
Yep,
you could really make a change and make a difference. It was just amazing to me that you could do it that quickly.
exactly.
So we're going to talk about that. That's going to be on Wednesday. And Carrie, what you got?
Got not much, man.
Not much. Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I
I
will
know
say
the
this.
Maryland Terps got their butts whipped yesterday.
Oh, I know. I knew you don't tell me about that. I knew that going. I watched some of that game last night. I was like, oh, that's okay. What's
Yeah.
going to see what's going to happen next year.
Yeah.
Um, I'm going to say this. I really think that I'm pretty excited about this group. I'm excited for the people that join. Thank you so much for joining our group. And if you know
Yes.
anybody that would love to join us and be a part of this, have them reach out to us. Like, subscribe. We do all that stuff on our page on our site. Right now, I think we're almost up to 300 subscribers, which is awesome, and we're just going to keep that ball rolling, or and keep it going and spreading all the great news and information and being part of a great community of straight shooter sports. So I appreciate everybody coming today and checking out our show, and looking forward to seeing you guys on Tuesday night, if not sooner.
See them.
All right,
Yep.
have a
Yep.
great day.
All right,
All
y'all
right.
too.
Come on. All right, man.
All right, bro. I'll holler at you, man.
All right, man. Figures it out.